I predict these teams. Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 1. Really interesting game, I thought. Quite equal. We definitely were. Probably had more chances, but Villa definitely threatened at times as well. I feel Pogba and Bruno in the first half were giving the ball away far too needlessly. Losing possession when you don't need to, trying to play worldy balls. It was a bit worrying, but look, we got the 3 points. We're joint top now. Joint top, going in just after Christmas, so we're in a really good position. We've been taking advantage of other teams around us dropping points, and let's just keep going. Let's see where it's going to get us. I'm not going to say we're going to win the league because there's a long way to go, and it's not easy, this league, so I'm not going to get carried away with it, but we're in a good place, so I think we need that positivity. I think Bruno needs to relax on the worldy passes that he's doing. We know that he can pull them off, but when he doesn't, he gives up the ball far too easily and just gives the team the ball again, so the opposition. So it's good when it comes off, but when you're doing it every game too much, it's a problem. So just want him to relax a little bit on that. Don't think he had his best game today. Obviously, he scored the penalty, but just need him to relax a little bit. Martial, I thought, did okay today. Good hold-up play here and there. Didn't get a great deal of service again. He did have a moment where he cut in, go top corner. Good save from Martinez. Maguire won a header from a corner, but it was a weak contact again, just straight at the keeper, easy to deal with. Luke Shaw got caught out at one point by the overlap. I think this happened a few times with Shaw tonight. Villa on the overlap kept catching us out, especially on Luke Shaw's side. And he was getting beat too easy for me, which isn't like Luke, but I thought Cash was causing him problems there quite a bit tonight. And Traore. On the counter, Rashford flicked the ball to Aaron Wan-Bissaka, who actually put a cross in, actually found someone this time. I'm very critical of Aaron Wan-Bissaka and his delivery, but he actually picked out. It was going to Pogba, but he kind of dummied it, and Fred come on and hit it from the edge of the box and put it over the bar, but Pogba probably should have took it, but I was just pleased that Aaron Wan-Bissaka had a bit of end delivery for once, so I thought he was pretty good tonight, Aaron Wan-Bissaka. Bay and Pogba made some good defensive headers that I remember, like defensive clearances and them sort of headers under pressure at vital times. I thought they were very good for that tonight. But Rashford on the counter-attack, he overplayed it. He should have gone, he had Bruno on the right, just lay him off, lay the ball to him, but he went and tried to do it himself, and just, I think it got blocked. So just simple things like that from Rashford that would improve his game a lot more. Overplaying it, I say it every game. Pogba edge of the box, curled a shot wide that he should be getting on target, in my opinion. Needs to be doing better from there. Good one-touch move that led to a corner for us, but then the corner didn't lead to nothing. Bruno on the turn, he had an effort, and it went top right-hand corner, it went just wide, so good effort because he had to take it quickly. He turned quickly and hit it pretty much first time, so good effort. I thought it was going in when he hit it, but just wide, but a good effort. Aaron Wan-Bissaka again provided a cross that Martial got the first goal from, a header. Wasn't the best cross from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, but Martial had to adjust, and he adjusted brilliantly, and beautiful finish for the work he had to do to adjust to get it on target and everything. So second half, De Gea made a brilliant save from a Grealish cross that Ollie Watkins had a header, and De Gea tipped it over the bar. So Grealish made some brilliant crosses tonight and was causing us problems. Thought El Ghazi was not far off on the counter with a ball from Grealish as well. It went just over the bar, I think. Traore causing problems all game. He got an equaliser from, basically we give away a free kick, and there was a bunch of players complaining to the ref, and they played on. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka was one that was moaning at the ref and got caught out of position. They run into the box, and Traore basically had a tap in at the far post, unmarked. So there's vital errors there in numerous positions. Shaw was like in between, I think it was Bay and Maguire, so there was no one at the left back spot, but I think he was trying to cover the ball coming in and stuff, so it was just a mess. But that come from players not being switched on and not playing to the whistle, because they played on and they're waiting for them to take the free kick, but they've just played on and they're not switched on, and that all started from Aaron Wan-Bissaka getting caught. So a frustrating goal to concede when you're the better team, I think. So Pogba won a penalty very shortly after that, though, from Luiz. It was a penalty in my opinion. He caught the back of his foot, kind of tripped him, and Bruno Fernandes converted the penalty, but Martinez got very close to it. So it was a good penalty and also nearly a very good save. So Bruno did the thing though, got on the stat pad as I wanted him to for the preview. Excellent clearance from Aaron Wan-Bissaka, again from another Grealish cross that was going to the back post and was probably going to be a goal. And Aaron Wan-Bissaka managed to get something on it and clear it. Shaw put it on a plate for Pogba as well, just on the floor along the box, and he puts it wide again. So that's 2 goals that Pogba could have had tonight. You know my feelings on Pogba, but if he's going to play, I will give him credit and I will give him criticism. That's how it's going to go. However I feel he plays, that's like I do with everyone. But he should have had 2 goals, really. Bruno Fernandes had a great dipping shot for Martinez, who tipped it over. Rashford put one just over the from that corner as well, pretty much in the same spot that Bruno was putting it, and just went over the bar. Probably should be crossing it back in the box instead of shooting for that one, Rashford, but it was very close. And then Cash had a long shot near the end from a corner again. From the clearance, he got the ball, had a good shot, a very powerful laced shot, was going in, and De Gea made a good save. And then vital block at the end from Eric Bailly that I can't remember who the player was, but basically there it would have been a goal, and he made a vital block, and it was pretty much the last kick of the game. Eric Bailly, I think that summed up Eric Bailly's game. He was phenomenal today. I was pleased with him the other week as well, or the other game that he played recently. Phenomenal again today. So the player ratings: David De Gea 7, Aaron Wan-Bissaka gets an 8. I was going to give him man of the match off the first half performance, but because he was at fault for the Villa goal, for the lead up to it, and that's what the move started from, it bumped it a little bit for me, but still a high rating for Wan-Bissaka, one of the best performances I've seen him have for a very long time. So he gets an 8. Maguire I thought was really good tonight, he gets an 8. Bailly gets a 9. He was my man of the match easily. Just flawless tonight. Luke Shaw, 6, just above average. I mean, he could have had an assist, maybe a couple of assists, but for me, he was getting beat too easily tonight from Traore. He just got beat more than usual, so he didn't get as high as a rating as I would usually give him, because I felt like he got beat more. So Fred, I give a 6. I thought he was just above average, didn't really stand out, wasn't great, so just above 5. Twanzebe come on near the end, but didn't have a lot of time to do anything, so just an average for me. Didn't really notice him. I thought McTominay was average today, gets a 5, didn't stand out, didn't really do anything. Matic come on. I'm a big fan of Matic, but he didn't play well today. He gave away so many fouls when he come on and just didn't affect the game like he can. With someone with his experience, you expect more from him every time he plays, even if he's coming off the bench. But he didn't show that today. It was disappointing, so a 4 for Matic. Rashford gets a 6. Started to move off for the first goal, but just overplaying it again too much, and I just feel like he makes his life hard. Do you know what I mean? He would have such high ratings and performances if he just didn't overplay it. So he gets a 6, which is above average, but not great. Bruno gets a 7, scored the penalty, but I don't think he had a great game, and he was giving away too many balls, I felt, in possession, just giving Villa back the ball, trying to play worldy balls that he can pull off, but you need to minimise them each game, and I think he gets a bit carried away at times and plays too many per game. Same for Pogba for that tonight, and Pogba should have got 2 goals, I feel. Dan James come on for Bruno near the end, which doesn't make sense, because why are you not bringing Donny on instead of Dan James? Doesn't make sense again. Dan James had a few chances when he come on, poor end, no end delivery though, just poor. So a 3 for Dan James. Pogba and Bruno have got a 7, as I said. Martial gets a 7. Thought he did hold up play quite well tonight, but didn't really have any chances himself, apart from the header that he scored. But I mean, that's what he's there to do. Look, we've won the game. He's got the first goal. He had to adjust to made it even difficult goal to get, because he had to make the adjustment. So he gets a goal, but he's better than that. Do you know what I mean? He's better than just getting that one goal. So I just want more from him. Ole Gunnar Solskjaer tonight, I saw what he was doing with the shape of the team, the tactics. The subs I agree with, apart from the Dan James one. Taking McTominay off for Matic, even though Matic didn't perform well, was good to see because McTominay never gets subbed. So that was good to see. Twanzebe for Fred was a bit strange because I would have put on maybe like Mata or someone instead, but a bit more defensive, I suppose. So he gets an 8 for me tonight, Ollie. That's a high rating for me for him. We got the win and we're top of the table, joint top, so people are going to be complaining as they do always. But I think we need to realise where we are. There's other teams dropping points and we're on a very, very good run right now. Can't get carried away with it, but let's see where we're going to go with it. If we continue this, we're going to be up there. So 8th tonight for me for Ollie. I thought he got it right, apart from the Dan James thing. So look, Villa had their chances tonight and they probably should have took more. I thought David De Gea made some very good saves to keep us in it again, but Eric Bay tonight, you should have seen the celebrations at the end from the players just like bundling on him and stuff, and which was great to see because he must be under a lot of pressure to try and step in when Lindelof's out, and he got all the media stuff about him, and he must see that, the other players must see that, and for him to perform like he did tonight as well, it was good to see that from the players appreciating him, and you could see it meant a lot to him as well. So great performance from the boys, 2-1. Another win, another 3 points, and it pushes us on nicely into the new year. So Manchester United 2, Aston Villa 1. I'll be back for the next game, guys. Speak to you soon.